Welcome to the FES compensation plan overview. Very excited to share this information with you. By the way, this is just a highlight of the comp plan. If we were to cover the whole financial education services comp plan, it would literally take us over an hour. And the reason for that is because the compensation plan pays us about a dozen different ways. When you include the upfront income, the residual, the overrides, the perks and bonuses, we could go on and on. But I will cover a handful of the different ways people are earning a substantial income here with financial education services. In fact, guess what? I was introduced to this as a customer. I had no idea who financial education services was. I had no idea that they had a home business opportunity associated with it. I was only looking to restore my credit. And the reason I chose FES for that is because when I saw that their membership came with 13 different benefits and services, but they were still able to keep the price low, that was a no-brainer. And in fact, the first 3.5 months, they were able to help me increase my score 172 points. So I've been fired up about sharing FES with people ever since. And in fact, listen, if you have not had a chance to see a presentation on our membership, we encourage you to start there. You can go to protectionthatpays.com, click on video number 1, and there's a 9-minute overview that covers the services. And then, of course, step 2 would be to finish the rest of this compensation plan video. And step 3 is to get back with the agent that shared this information with you, get your questions answered, get enrolled. And if they're new, they will connect you with somebody from our support team to make sure you get the proper answers to your questions. And those of you coming on board, we're looking forward to sharing the national expansion opportunity with you. This is the front cover of the official documentation, compensation plan booklet. If you do get a chance to look through the whole booklet, you will see this. But let's get into the highlight. The foundation of the success of financial education services is our protection plan. So we're going to start there. Every time you refer somebody to the protection plan, they're going to pay $188, $99 setup fee, $89 the first month, total $188. The company is going to pay you $100 every time you enroll somebody at $188. Now, as they continue to pay their $89 monthly payment, the company is going to pay you $12 a month as long as they're active. Every time that payment processes for your personal customers. And there's no contract for them to stay on the membership. People tend to keep it because of all the additional benefits and coverage. So what happens when your team starts to enroll customers? Well, guess what? That's what these lower levels are for. You're going to get paid an override of residual every time one of your team's customers or agents' monthly payments processes for up to 6 levels below you. The first 4 levels are going to pay you $3 on every customer or agent every time their payment processes. The 5th level, $2.50. In the 6th level, $2.25. Doesn't sound like a lot of money, right? But watch what happens when it starts to multiply. We have something called Strive for 5. When you become an agent with FES, after you enroll 5 customers or agents that are active, guess what's going to happen? Your $89 a month will then be waived as long as you have 5 personal enrollments or more active. So this is why we use this example. Let's say you enroll 5 agents or customers, and then they turn around and enroll 5 each. That's 25. They enroll 5 each. They enroll 5. They enroll 5 each. And then the 6th level, they enroll 5 each. That's 15,625 on that 6th level. If you add up all the levels, that's a total of 19,530 active customers or agents. And what's going to happen, the residual income would add up to $75,000 per month. And we're just getting started with the compensation plan. Imagine. Now, let's say you got that 90% wrong and 10% right. That's still $7,500 a month in residual income, not including the rest of the comp plan. But if you only got it 1% right, extra $750 a month in residual income. I'm telling you, if you just focused on Strive for 5 and taught others how to do that, you can do phenomenal here with FES. But let's talk about the pay when you do introduce agents. This is our page that breaks down our CABs, which stands for Customer Acquisition Bonus. These are the levels. Everybody starts at agent. We all have to start there. You can't pay more and start at a higher level. Nope. We put the work in. So you start at agent. You enroll another agent. You're going to get $40 up front. But when that agent acquires 2 customers, then you get the remaining CAB bonus of $60. That's a total of $100. So again, this initial column is when you first enroll them. This column is when they get 2 customers. So at field trainer, you're going to get $60 up front and $100 when they get 2 customers, total of $160. That's a $60 raise. Senior field trainer, you get another $80 raise. $90 up front, $150 when they get 2 customers, total $240. People really start to get excited at this next position because if you notice, you're going from $240 to $380. That's a $140 promotion when you go sales director. You're getting $140 of that up front and then another $240 when that agent gets 2 customers, total $380. Here's the kicker, by the way. And by the way, if you notice, it maxes out at $550. But here's the kicker. Remember this column pays out when they get 2 customers? Well, guess what? They can get their own 2 customers, or the company does something phenomenal for us. Every time we personally enroll an agent, they're already going to pay us for, not an agent, but a customer. They're going to pay us for enrolling the customer, but they're also going to put that customer in what they call a holding tank. They will stay in the holding tank for up to 60 days. And guess what they're there for? Well, if you enroll me as an agent and you're a sales director, you're going to get the $140 up front. But if you happen to have some customers in your holding tank that you've enrolled and you haven't placed them yet, you can go into your holding tank, place 2 of those customers underneath me, and it's going to trigger that $240 remaining cab bonus. So I could have just gotten started today. So I haven't signed up anybody, no enrollments, but that's okay. You can go ahead and place 2 of your own enrollments and trigger that cab. You don't have to wait for me to get into production. So that is huge. You have control over releasing those cabs. The last example I want to share with you on this page is they're also going to pay you cab overrides. Listen, if you're a sales director, the $300 level, and I'm at the agent level, well, when I enroll somebody who gets 2 customers, I get $100. But because you introduced me and there's nobody in between us, you get the difference of my level and your level, which is $280. Imagine you had a handful of agents that did that this month. They did it 10 times. You would get $280 times 10 in overrides. That's $2,800 in overrides, not including your residual or your personal cabs. All right. Now, then there's something called an infinity bonus, because I know some of you were probably thinking, if the residual stops at 6 levels, what about all of the production on 7 levels and lower? Well, they got us covered, because first they have something called a generational bonus that starts at executive sales director and higher. That bonus is going to kick in, and I don't have time to cover it. Just know it's more money on the table. But the infinity bonus starts at sales director. You're going to get a percentage of all of your lineage volume. Your volume here is, these are the volume requirements to hit these different levels. There's a couple other requirements to hit these levels in the comp plan. But right here, we're just showing you volume for example's sake. So as sales director, your lineage volume is the volume you personally built and grew. If somebody in your support team happened to place somebody on your team to help you out, that volume from that placement helps you towards your promotions, but you don't get the infinity bonus on that volume. But let's say all these volume examples are all lineage. So you're a sales director, you do 10,000 for the month in volume, okay? You're gonna get 0.5%, half of 1% of a bonus check. So that's $50, okay? It's a good start, right? But watch how it grows and multiplies. Regional sales director, 0.75% lineage volume, you're gonna get a few $100s now. Executive sales director, $500. Vice president, $1,500. Regional vice president, now you're talking over $4,000 for your infinity bonus. The next level would pay out $10,000 if this was all lineage. Senior vice president, $22,500 infinity bonus check for that month. Of course, the next level is now over $60,000 infinity bonus check. And when you hit the highest level, it maxes out because the infinity bonus will max out at $100,000 a month. That's separate from all the other money we've talked about. Now I want to spend time on 2 more pages. This is our rewards program called the Medallion Club. And then the next page will be the R&R Club I mentioned. But this Medallion Club, as you hit different benchmarks, the company's going to reward you with different gifts. So when you and your team get to 10 active customers, or what we call PPM, protection plan memberships, and you have at least 2 of those that are yours, okay? And you see the other requirements here, right? You can count up to 70% of that from one part of your team. But they're going to introduce you and welcome you to the Medallion Club with the membership card. Well, as you continue to move up to these different benchmarks, you're going to get these different gifts: a hot and cold tumbler, customized, business card holder, inscribed pin. I have the pin right here on my desk. A leather custom portfolio with FES logo, all these different gifts. The highest level of the Medallion Club is you get to spend a day with one or both of the founders, travel accommodations included, activities, dining with at least one of the founders of the company, guys. And that's your transition into the R&R Club. The R&R Club stands for rest, relaxation, and retirement. What happens is when you and your organization get to 500 protection plans active, and you have at least 7 of your own, and the company has at least 10,000 total, which they're well past that, then this kicks in. You get an Audi payment, $600 a month covered of your Audi payment. The second level of the R&R Club is a $10,000 cash bonus. The third level, they increase the $600 a month to $1,500 a month. Fourth level is $25K. Fifth level, $50K one-time bonus. Sixth level is a $5,000 monthly house payment. So they're already paying you at this point a multiple 6-figure income, and they're still going to pay for your luxury car, and they're going to pay your monthly house payment. I mean, it's ridiculous. If you hit the top level of the R&R Club, guys, you will have over $3 million in bonuses paying out from this, and that's separate from your actual cash flow from building the business. So I want to wrap up with this last page, and listen, to get started as a customer is $188. So what is it to get started as an agent? It's only $100 more. And keep in mind, remember, when you become an agent, after enrolling 5 people, customers or agents, guess what? They start to waive your $89 a month. So you actually save money by becoming an agent when you do that. All right. So out of the $288, $199 of that is a one-time investment to set up your business. And then $89 of that is the first month of your protection plan. So what do you get? Well, the first thing is you get your own personalized website, and that's paid for life. Usually you have to pay monthly, or you have to pay thousands of dollars to have a very, quality website created for you when you start a business, but that's covered in your investment. You get a proven system. Well, how's it proven? Well, the company has been around since 2004. They're A+ rated on the Better Business Bureau and accredited. So they have a proven system after 13 years plus in business. Proven mentors. So you actually have a support team of people who have already made it to the top levels of the company that get paid literally to help you become successful and teach you the system. And then, of course, you get training and support for the lifetime of your business, guys. Listen, here with Financial Education Services, we are fired up. We're on a national expansion here to get the word out. Right now, over 43 million people in our country have less than a 600 credit score, but over 100 million have less than a 640, which is where people typically strive to get to become homeowners and do amazing things financially. And so that's what we have. Get back with the agent that invited you to check out this information. Thank them for sharing it. Get your questions answered. And remember, if they're new, they will connect you with somebody from our support team to make sure you get the proper answers to your questions. Those of you coming on board with us for the expansion, we are looking forward to partnering with you, and we will see you over the top.